I'm Zina Camblin, the playwright of And Her Hair Went With Her at the Unicorn Theater, the Unicorn's next big show. Yay, I'm so excited. Kansas City. My writing career started in undergrad. I went to Butler University, and I was doing a study abroad program in London. That's when I wrote my first play, which was a series of monologues. And then when I was in grad school, I was writing plays as well. So I was in grad school for acting, but I was really started taking writing a lot more seriously and started writing plays that, you know, other people in my grad class would do. And then I wrote And Her Hair Went With Her while I was living in New York. And a friend of mine suggested that I apply to the Juilliard program with that script. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm an actor. I'm not, like, that's serious. That's like the big time. He was like, I'm going to apply. Let's just do it for fun. So he applied, I applied, and we both got in. They only accept 4 people, and we both got in. So it was really cool. And so I went through that program, and to really begin to focus more on writing. And, you know, that began kind of like that career path for me. Well, growing up, I was always into like sketch comedy. I would sit in front of the TV and watch like SNL or Carol Burnett or Tracy Ullman. So I'm really into that monologue, sketch, character stuff. And this play has a lot of those elements in it, in terms of the comedy and the monologues and the different characters. So when I was at Juilliard, Marsha Norman and Christopher Durang were the 2 kind of facilitators of the program. And Chris Durang, being a real high comedy, you know, writer, really took a liking to my work. So he was more of my mentor at the Juilliard program, I would say. Really, you know, encouraged me to keep going and do even TV writing. He's the one who kind of suggested that, oh, your writing fits well with television. So it started in Indianapolis because I went to Butler University and I had a contact there, a professor of mine who knew the artistic director there. And so she was like, you should submit it to the Phoenix Theater in Indianapolis. And I did, and they loved it, and it went up there. And then NNPN is a program that nurtures new playwrights. It's a very important program. If it wasn't for NNPN, I don't know, you know, the play wouldn't, I don't know if it'd be rolling as much as it does. And so it's given me the opportunity to see the play done like 5 times, I think now, with completely different casts, different directors, different crew, everything. So I've learned a lot watching each production, and I've been able to kind of tweak the script as I'm still kind of working on it actually as it goes along. I think the whole thing, there's a scene in the play where Angie says self-hatred is a black woman's poison. And the character Felicia talks about how in prison the black women stick together and they have each other's back. And so I like for women, especially black women, when they see this show, to really think about that, you know, because I think there's a lot of, because there's so much self-hatred, that there's a lot of kind of bad feelings about one another, you know, when we see each other. It's not like, you know, there's jealousy or there's this, and to really think about, you know, loving ourselves and then therefore loving each other as black women. You know, and a lot of times when other productions of the play have happened and that line is said, you'll hear black women in the audience like, that line always gets a because there's that realization, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we need to stop being trifling to each other and start sticking together. Come see And Her Hair Went With Her at the Unicorn Theater. You're guaranteed to have a blast, I promise.